Sarge, naturally there's a disappointment with European exit. How have you, the staff and the players, dealt with that in terms of moving on?
Yeah, it's tough. It's always disappointing, Rev. Especially with the kind of expectation there is now. I think, if I'm being really honest, it's one of the toughest we've had in terms of the manner of the Linfield defeat. I think, again, if I'm being honest, it's definitely taken a little bit of a time for the lads, I think, and the staff, the way that happened, but bottom line is we've got to be better in those situations, and games are won and lost in key moments, and I think last season a couple went for us in the Glen Tour, and we were able to take advantage of those, and then Pilsen not too much, but obviously that happened a little bit earlier in the Linfield in the Champions League, so it was tough. The lads, it really hurt the lads and us as a group of staff and the club, so that's no secret of where the club wants to be, so yeah, it's tough, but perfect time to kick on now and put it right.
And there has been upheaval off the pitch, of course, in the last week. How has that affected focus and preparation as we look ahead to Saturday's game against Connah's Quay Nomads?
Yeah, I think everyone knows the situation. It's never nice. I, for one, have really enjoyed the last 15-16 months working under the gaffer, so I know the staff and the players feel similar, so just like, obviously spoke to him a little bit over the last week or so, but I'd like to thank him on record there for that, and he does the right things, and he'll be fine. But I think in terms of preparation and of focus moving forward, we've just got to move past it. I think it's, in terms of next week, I don't think it's had an impact. I think we've got a good week of training ahead of us. I got straight out there Saturday to see Connah's Quay. I tried to sneak into Runcorn, but a couple of the staff saw me, so yeah, look, we know what they're about, and Craig has them organised, and they're a top side. They're going to be difficult to beat, and yeah, we'll find out who's up for it on Saturday.
And it goes without saying that you want to be in all competitions, but if it is possible to draw any positive, if that is possible, out of the European exit, is it the one that we can now focus on the domestic campaign and give that our all?
Yeah, you've got to see that as a positive, Rev. I think, however, there is a big case for do we want that disruption of Europe? Of course we do. There's a lot more games, there's a lot more experiences. You like to test yourself as coaches in terms of loading and organising the players week to week, and everyone's on a similar fitness path really, and up to speed. The more games there are, so we really enjoyed last year when Pilsen came slightly into the season. So yeah, that's the main aim. We ideally we want to be playing European football in that group stage till near enough Christmas, but you've got to take a positive from it, and as you say, that is a huge positive now that it's one game a week, and we can focus week to week on what we need to be, and retain that title again, and obviously perfect game to start in the cup this week.
In the last few weeks we've been to the likes of Northern Ireland and Iceland. The domestic season gets underway a little bit closer to home. Deeside Stadium, Connah's Quay Nomads on the road. That's as tough as they come.
Yeah, it's a good start. I mentioned before about Craig's team. He's a top manager. Well, also respect for Craig, got a good relationship with Craig, so any team Craig Harrison's in charge of is organised, and they're going to work their absolute socks off for him. So yeah, we've got to turn up, run hard, and then start enjoying our footy again.
And including the Scottish Cup, there are 4 competitions to go at during the course of the next season. Where does the Nathaniel MG Trophy fit in terms of priority? They're
all as equal, as each other, Rev. I think we've had great seasons where we've won trebles and stuff like that, so they live long in your memory. I think we've had great experiences, those Scottish Cups, to semi-finals, some big nights playing in some good grounds, as you mentioned, in terms of Europe. So yeah, we want that back. We want to go as far as we can. We've added a couple into the squad that we've mentioned recently, so the squad's looking good. Some of the young lads are improving a lot. So these competitions now give us a lot more games and a lot more opportunities for everyone to to maintain them fitness levels really, because it's difficult to find those games sometimes. So it's personally and for the club it's a top competition. I really enjoyed playing in the past, been really successful, and yeah, I didn't feel wasn't too happy last year with the situation with Europe and sending all the young lads to that one while we were going to Pilsen. So it's important we put that right and try and get that trophy back as well.
Sarge, you're currently the interim head coach. You've been in this position before. Are we likely to see much change on and off the pitch in the next few weeks?
Off the pitch, the lads know all about me, same as last time, standards every day. So, we're not going to let up just because of the situation. We've got a good team there with, Science, Ben's helping, Trape's helping with the young lads. So I think in terms of standards off the pitch, there's going to be no changes. It's just a case of seeing who comes in and when that's going to be. I think on the pitch, yeah, we'll have to freshen it up. I think everyone's aware of the situation now moving forward. All eyes are going to be on us. So it's a case of me relaying, what happens over the next few weeks to the next manager. But I'm sure they'll be watching anyway. So it's all to play for. It's a clean slate for a lot of the lads, and some of them will be lucky enough to keep the shirt, some won't. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, 100% it'll be freshened up this weekend.
We've had more than a week to prepare for the Quay Nomads game. Has that helped?
Yeah, I think it's definitely helped, Rev, in terms of overcoming what we've experienced in the last week or so. So I think it give everyone a couple of days. It's important, not dependent on the results. It's important that the lads do get that couple of days, because we started early and it's a very long season. So the lads have had a couple of days break, and then we've addressed the situation, and we started back yesterday. So 3 good days of training, and then again another little breather 24 hours before the game, and a light one. So it's definitely helped in terms of addressing the situation, as I say, and moving forward, and everyone understanding what's happening, moving on. So yeah, but there's no excuses moving forward in terms of preparation and stuff. We know what Quay are all about, and we're looking forward to it.
And as far as the preparations themselves are concerned on the training pitch, how's that been going?
Yeah, really good. As I say, it's been good couple of days training. Lads have been on it. They understand what's expected now, and they understand there's a little bit of pressure on, but again, it's important to make them kind of relax a little bit and go and enjoy the footy for the next couple of weeks. I said before, they are playing for places, everyone's aware of that, so that's football. So I think, yeah, we turn up Saturday and we do what we have done for the last 18 months under Anthony as well, and everything that won that league back last year. So it's important to remember that we are the champions, and Quay need to worry about us as well. So lads are happy, lads are moving forward together, and yeah, looking forward to it, Rev.
And finally, Sarge, as you look ahead to team selection itself, what's the general injury and availability situation?
We've had Ash Baker back on the pitch a little bit over the last few weeks, which is really positive. Obviously, Danny Davis got that little twist of the ankle in Iceland, so that's disappointing. But apart from him, we're going back in the right direction. Blaine's back and ready to go, as you've seen in the last few weeks. Yeah, apart from that, the new lads who came in are getting up to speed really quickly, and we're excited to have them part of it moving forward. So yeah, look, the game can't come quick enough for us, Rev.